Morning, folks. Hope your day is going pretty good. Mine is going well. I'm loving it. Today I want to talk to you guys about something that someone wrote in to me about, and that would be concerning how to deal with their boss in a narcissistic workplace environment. And what they mean by that is that they have a boss who knows that they're their boss, and that this boss uses the leverage of their job and their authority to bully this person. And when I say bully, that means in a social way, meaning like they force them into conversations that are not relevant to the job, or personal life questions and stuff like that. And they do these things because they know that they can, simply because they know that you're obligated to give them some type of response. So the first thing you want to do with these bosses, which I'm going to use this as response, and let these people know how to handle these situations, because the narcissist is a crazy person. They're self-centered. Everything has to be about them. And obviously when they come to these narcissistic environments, they're coming to a safe haven. They're coming to a place where there are other narcissists who will support their actions and back them up. And so this is probably why many of these people out here, that person feels intimidated a little bit, because they don't know where they can turn to. This person can make up lies on them, do their evaluations and so forth, and that's the stalking and all of those things I talk about too. But you have to understand, first of all, you have to clearly set your boundaries, folks, because you're an adult. And I've told other people this, but I'm going to tell this person today. You need to set your boundaries, because as an adult, the whole deal with this job was that you are going to get employed, come do a task or service for them. In exchange, they're going to pay you money. They don't owe you anything else other than that, and you don't owe them anything else. So you're not going to let someone force their way into your personal life, because your personal lives have nothing to do with your job. You get what I'm saying? So you set your clear boundaries from day one. You're not going to be, disrespectful to these people. You're not going to be rude or anything, but you're just going to politely assert yourselves in situations where you don't want to discuss your private business. I keep telling you guys this. You have to keep your cards close to your chest, and also anticipate the moves of the narcissist. All right? So if you're sitting at your lunchroom table having a break or something, first of all, you're on your break, right? By law, this is the time that's allotted to you for you to eat, make a phone call, handle some business, whatever you need to do on that break. It's your time. You work for it. So the boss does not have a right to waste up that time, because they feel like it when they have a whole shift that they can engage you on certain things about what you need to do or something. But they'll wait until you're sitting with some of your friends or associates at a lunch break, and then they'll come and decide to take that time and monopolize your whole lunch break just to talk to you about some trivial things. But they just wanted to interrupt you, to show you that they have power over you, right? You're having a conversation, right? And you're all adults. So they're showing you that your boundaries don't mean anything, because they're willing to cross them. They don't have respect for you as a person. And that's why they're willing to walk up to you at the table and just start talking about, you like your day-to-day, or just any old trivial question that has nothing to do with the job. You could be talking about something very personal. You could be sharing some information with someone that you don't really want to let anyone else know about. And it's none of their business, so they shouldn't be approaching you. But you'll see them walk all around looking for you or something, and they'll approach you. So you have to be assertive. Now, what you do is you're going to answer those questions, whatever they are, because you're going to keep a cool head, because that's what they're trying to do too. They're trying to rattle you, right? Which goes into the next thing I want to talk about. Don't let them get under your skin, people, because the narcissistic mind is a childish mind. And everything they do to poke and prod you will be for trying to gain some type of result that will put you into a situation that you don't want to have to deal with. Okay? They're looking to instigate, or whatever way they can cause some kind of drama or something is what they live for. They feed off this energy. So whatever they say, if it makes no sense to you, just simply answer the question in a way that shows them, like I said, I call it putting the nose in the shit, answer their question in a way that shows them that it doesn't make any logical sense what they're asking of you, or what they're saying, they're talking about. You know, if I'm on my lunch break, why are you here talking to me about if I like my day or something? Like, that's silly. I don't owe you that. I don't owe you anything. You don't need to pick my brain. And that's what I'm saying. You know, these people have a thin line of power that they forget that they cross all the time, and they think somehow because I'm the boss, or you know, I write your schedules or something, I can do what I want in your lives, not realizing that the control is yours. If you decide to quit that job, if you decide to backhand them or do anything, they have no control over what you're going to do. So they really don't realize, they're disillusioned about who they are relative to your life and your job. You're just the boss. You just make my schedule. There's some other people that work here, and we all have to come to work. So your job is to coordinate so all of us can come to work and get the job done. You're not here to be my parent. You're not here to tell me what to do other than the task at the job. All right? And you don't want to feed them. What is feeding them, folks? Feeding them is giving them exactly what they want. They're energy vampires. If you have a lot of energy, you don't want them taking that away from you. A lot of you people will work these jobs, and you will always find yourself constantly feeling drained and tired and stuff, because the energy in an environment like this is so much thick, rich, negative energy floating around. And everyone, flying monkeys, master planners, everyone is always concerned with something, you know? And you'll know it because you'll sit back and watch people, and people will watch you. You know, who are you, a superstar? Who are you, Michael Jackson or something? But you'll go sit somewhere and mind your business, and you have the whole, you know, lunchroom watching you, or what you're saying to someone, or who you decide to talk to, because they're low lives. If you had a life, why would you worry about what I'm doing or who I'm talking to? If you don't even like me as a person, you spend 80% of your time smearing my name, but yet you are fascinated with me. And it's all relative. This is why they do these things, folks. Okay? This is why they do these things. And because I had to write some things down, get my mind right. Don't empower undeserving bosses. Now, yes, as your boss, they have some level of authority over you. They make your schedules, they can give you work assignments, but beyond that, they have no power whatsoever. Okay? They want to be somebody, people. They want you to recognize them. So they will come in your face and you will see this. It's like a child trying to get attention from the parents or something. And because you have the type of mind where you can see clean through them, you just don't want to give them anything. You don't want to get upset unnecessarily. You don't want to get smart. You want to correct them when they're saying the wrong things, and you want to be assertive about them getting in your personal business, right? But you don't want to put your hands on them. You don't want to threaten them or anything like that. But you just know who you are. You know, in this day and age, there's a lot of stuff going on as far as, you know, these bosses that are getting, you know, taking over the coals because, you know, they're doing things. They're using that leverage, and now it's starting to come back and bite them in the ass. Lawsuits, people getting fired and stuff, right? There are workplace environments that are getting better because, you know, management or something, or the board or something is looking into these things and thinking to themselves, these people are costing us money with this behavior. You know, aggressive behavior. You know, women, you know, face this a whole lot on their jobs. You know, where maybe the boss may push up on them and stuff, and they have the power. You don't have to deal with that, right? So I'm just trying to get you folks to understand that, you know, your boss only has that much power over you. They don't have power over your personal life. They don't have power to call you on your day off and talk to you about stuff that has nothing to do with what you're going to do when you come back to work. And they'll do these things, you know, they'll short your schedules just to say they're in charge or something. No matter if you can prove on paper that that's against the law, whatever they're doing, they're going to do it because they're crazy, right? They're not logical about how they're approaching this situation. They want to hurt you. You're a target, but they can't see all of the clever ways to do that or implement it. Right? So they'll fumble the ball every time, and all you got to do is stand there and look for it, and you'll see it. But don't let these people assert their unnecessary power, right? Or unauthorized power over you. Okay? You're in control of this situation here. You decide how long you want to work there. You decide whatever you want to decide. You're going to reasonably do your job, but that's all that's required of you. Nothing more, nothing less. And in exchange, they're going to do the same thing, right? They're going to be your boss. They're going to make an appropriate schedule for you. They're going to make sure you get your bonuses and stuff when you're working for them. And that's what they should do. Too many times that the line gets blurred and these people think that they're God or something. And that's insane to think that. Because you work a job and you make a schedule and you take a little ink pen and write somebody's name on the schedule, somehow you're God or you're on that level. Please. Please. So you guys just remember that. Keep a cool head, right? Think about what you're saying, you know. Respond and don't react to these people because they're trying to take you down some road that you don't want to go down. And just understand who you are and your role for this company. You're working here, right? All you're expected to do is come to work and meet the demands of that job. That's it. If anyone is trying to get you to do anything further than that, right, or compromise your dignity or any of these things, do not put up with that shit, folks. Stand up for yourself. You guys can pick up my book on Amazon. You can pick it up on my website. It's called I Love Bad Behavior. Please pick that up. Like, share, and subscribe to the videos. To the channel. And we'll be talking soon, folks. Because I know there's going to be another person who's going to go to work tomorrow morning. And they're going to have that annoying boss that keeps getting in their ear unnecessarily. The boss is fascinated with the fact that you're shooing them away. They're like flies. And notice how when you shoo a fly away, it keeps coming back. They're pests. No. Talk to you guys later.